wise man once said that where there is no vision, there is no hope. Recent statistics shows that the burden of vision impairment is higher in poor people, with Kenyans residing in the rural areas ranking high in the numbers. According to the Kenya National Bureau of Statistics, 79% of the 45 million Kenyan population live in the rural areas. This means that the larger population of Kenya has had, have, or will have visual impairment in their lifetime. In light of these mind-boggling statistics, it would only take concerted efforts to help alleviate this seeming pandemic. That is why the Thika Oshual community has for the last 38 years toured Kenya with the sole aim of relieving blindness among Kenyans who cannot afford to visit a regular hospital and procure the required treatment. The project runs under the Shri Jain Youth League, which comprises of members of the Thika Oshual community. It was founded in 1941 and its first chairman was the late Devshi Mipa Shah, MBE.
Dr. Deepak Batra, a practicing ophthalmologist, come all the way from India to serve the underprivileged people who are less fortunate. Eye diseases are very rampant, namely like cataracts, glaucoma, spring catarrh, and basically it's because of unawareness and poor hygiene.
The League's aim and objective was to provide welfare services for the needy. To raise funds, the League launched a lottery which was sold throughout East Africa. The proceeds of the lottery were used for various charitable purposes. The project of the Eye and ENT Camp is probably the largest charity project within Africa conducted annually and probably the largest Oshual charity project worldwide.
It is mainly to benefit the local people of Kenya, especially in the rural areas where healthcare has not been appropriate and they are not been able to access to proper healthcare.
In addition to these, the Jain Youth League also provides school fees for 30 to 40 underprivileged but bright students for primary, secondary, and university education every single year. The idea of the free eye and ENT camp was brought by the need to prevent and treat eye diseases in Kenya, which were then at an all-time high. To date, they are proud to have screened over 400,000 patients, conducted more than 16,000 eye and over 4,000 ENT operations, dispensed 93,000 spectacles and 300 hearing aids. Every year since inception, the entire camp is run on voluntary service. The doctors, both eye and ENT, come all the way from India.
Myself is Dr. S.K. Savla, eye surgeon from Bombay, Mumbai, India. I am coming to Kenya since 1980 till today, 2017. We are organizing annually, every year in the April, eye camps and nowadays ENT camp also. We started first eye camps in 1980 and 1994 we started ENT camp. The first camp was started at Mangu High School, Thika, and we have done 444 operations in the year of 1980, and we were 4 ophthalmic surgeons from India, 1 anesthetist and 2 nurses. That's accumulated. Later on, we moved to 1984 at Kabrak near Nakuru, where we organized an eye camp at Moy High School, which was newly constructed, and we have done 778 eye operations at that time. And when we have finished 624 operations, His Excellency the President Daniel Arap Moy paid a surprise visit to our camp, and he observed our whole operations. He went round to the ward and went round to the screening room, and then he appreciated and gave a blessing to me that continue to do good work. Even if nobody appreciate, God will appreciate. And that his word went to my heart, and since then I have decided to do good work even if nobody appreciates. And that is the strength which I got, and I am still continuing. And at this age, with my team of doctors, now we in our team 6 eye surgeons and 5 ENT surgeons are coming along with my wife Nita Savla.
There's a lot of people who've come because there's a lot of people we're just choosing a few who we think have cataract so that they can be fast-tracked to see the doctors and they can be seen a lot quicker rather than waiting out here.
The optometrists who come from the UK work together with the local medics and give their selfless service to the camp. The group then goes for outside screening, where operation cases are identified in both eye and ENT cases and is carefully chosen to be brought to Thika for operations. The patients who come from the outreach areas are provided free transport to and from Thika, free hospitality and accommodation, free surgery, pre- and post-operation medication is also provided. They are also given free spectacles if need be. The outreach screening is done for a period of about 5 days in the rural areas, whilst the screening and operations performed in Thika would also be for a period of 5 to 7 days. This time round, the doctors spent some time in the eastern and the western parts of Kenya.
Kamlesh Dabi, an ophthalmologist from Ahmedabad, Gujarat, India.
I'm Dr. Deepak Lewa, an ENT surgeon, and coming from India.
Hello friends, I'm Dr. Sandeep Kejweri from Mumbai.
Dr. Nikesh Meghji Gosrani. First time I have been here for the people of Kenya.
On different years, I brought 160 eye surgeons from India, throughout India, for this camp, and they have given their voluntary services, and they were very much helpful to me. That was it. Then we earlier used to theatre assistant, that is nurses from India, but nowadays we are getting local nurses also. Earlier we used to bring optometrists from India, but now we are getting from the Kenya, and they are all helpful to us. Up till now, eye and ENT, both sections, we have done 22,000 and more operations in this camp. That is totally free. We go throughout the Kenya. Our team goes on different cities to see the patients like Kisumu, then Migwani, then Embu, Meru, then Nanyuki, and part of the city of Nairobi. Even we went Mombasa also, Limuru also, and then all the patients seen there is collected for operation and brought to the Thika. And Thika we are operating, and now we are at the present, now we are accommodating our patients at Chania Girls High School, and our operation theatre is in the Naidu Hospital, where Dr. Ranganathan has given a voluntarily his hospital to use for this.
This cycle attracted about 12,000 people from all walks of life, both young and old, who turned up for screening in the 30 points, which include Masinga, Mutomo, Ikanga, Mbitini, Migwani, Kabati, Ndithini, Kitui Town, Makindu, Kadhonzweni, Kaua, Kusani, and Garissa areas in the eastern part of Kenya. In western Kenya, the screenings were conducted in Kisii, Kericho, Kitale, Narok, Kisumu Town, Paponditi, Yala, Awasi, Ahero, Langi, Bondo, Parhabo, Rabur, Seme, Kabarak, and West Pokot. The screenings were also conducted in Thika and Nairobi areas. According to the medics, the main cause of eye disease in this cycle include cataracts, glaucoma, and spring cataract, which the doctors say are mainly caused by unawareness and poor hygiene.
I am Dr. Mohan Jagde from Mumbai. That was the main thing which we did. Later on we went on adding even cleft lip, keloids, and even tumors on the head, neck and on the shoulders. And that all these surgeries were being done on the local, because none of these patients were given general anesthesia. And patients have been cooperating very well all these years. And we have been able to increase the number of patients, and we have also been able to increase the variety of surgeries which we are offering to these patients.
Kasiuko. Na hii kliniki nilianzisha miaka mingi kusaidia hawa watu. Mimi ndio nakuanga chairman wa hapa Migwani wakati ilianzishwa na Bwana Meko Musila. Kwa hivyo hii kliniki niko na miaka 26 tangu nianze kuenda na wagonjwa Thika. Tunatoka hapa na watu ambao waoni hata kidogo. Unashika mtu hata tukienda huko ukimpeleka kwa hospitali, lakini akirudi hapa anatembea yeye mwenyewe. Kwa hivyo hii kliniki inafanya mzuri sana, na tunaomba Mungu aendelee na kuweka Bwana Meko.
I am Senator David Musila of Kitui County, and I want to express my appreciation and that of the people of Kitui County, and particularly this place where we are, for the support that the SHA Free Eye Clinic has given to the community here. Dr. Saula, we started together, and many others here, and he has never skipped even a single camp. And therefore I want to say that we appreciate, and so many people have had their sight restored, and this is really true service to humanity.
Out of the thousands who turned up for screening, a total of 528 cases was slated for eye and ENT surgery. The patients had all their expenses paid for, including transport to and from Thika, food, and even other costs like accommodation. They were hosted at the Chania Girls High School. With the surgeries done, the surgeries were done in a span of 2 days, with the patients getting proper pre- and post-treatment support.
I'm going to operate this patient, and I'm taking the graft from this tragus. This is the tragus, and inside the tragus is a tragal cartilage. I will take the graft, just the cover of the cartilage. There is a perichondrium, and I will utilize the perichondrium for the grafting purpose of the right ear. The right hole will be operated, and the incision will be put inside. They will not be put incision outside. So it's inside. No necessity of any stitches. There is no necessity of any bandage. After surgery, patient can go home and on the same day, and no one can say that he has been operated.
During this cycle, however, there was a special case. Meet Fenton Odhiambo, an 11-year-old boy who has never smelled anything in his entire life. The lower grade pupil living in Kisumu County was born without a nose. He says that despite his very rare condition, he doesn't go to a special school, and that he is living a near normal life like his age mates. He even tells us that he enjoys playing football with the other boys.
My name is Fenton Odhiambo. Akoth Okaya, natoka sehemu ya Kombewa, karibu na Kombewa district hospital. Na huyu mtoto anaitwa Fenton Odhiambo. Alizaliwa tu hivi. Akilala, akifunga mdomo, hakuna shida. Hawezi kupumua vizuri kwa maana hana mahali pengine, ni mdomo tu ndio anatumia kwa kupumua, kukula.
Through the camp, Fenton got help and was given an all-expense-paid travel to India for specialized treatment. Another interesting aspect of the whole camp is the presence of selfless young people who turn up as volunteers to help ease the huge logistic nightmare that comes with handling the very huge crowds who turn up for screening and or surgery. They help in, among others, in preparation of the meals, packaging of the medicines, and even in crowd control.
Just feel very good at heart. We feel we've done something for the less fortunate.
Hii dawa utapaka usiku hapa tu pale ile macho imechinjwa. Elewa, unapaka tu kidogo hivi.
Kwa majina naitwa Lucy, nimetoka Kiome. Nilisikia matangazo kwa redio kuhusu hii clinic na ndio nikaamua nilete huyu mtoto. Anakuanga na shida ya mapua, zinapungana saa zingine, anashindwa na kupumua. Kwa hivyo nimeamua kumleta apate usaidizi.
Ya leo nilifanyiwa upasuaji wa mapua, sasa niko sawa.
Mimi naitwa Geoffrey Pamba Katoni. Kwa hivyo nikaambiwa nitakuja huko Thika kufanya operation. Na already nimefanywa. Na mimi sio mbaya sana, nasikia vizuri.
Ati watu wa macho, kupima macho watakuwa hapa Ngere. Nikasema lazima niende nipime macho kwa kuwa siwezi kuona mbali sana. Naona gisa.
Nikapiga hapo Thika. Ndio katengenezwa macho.
Moyo tu inavuo. Nyake nyake. Nyingi kwa tangu nyake nyake.
Another year, another cycle that leaves behind more vision, more hope, and more lives transformed.